And a very good day, everybody. It is right now Wednesday, May 27th, 2026. It's 12:48 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and we are here at the Maude Abbott Medical Museum here at McGill University, also known as the Museum of Anatomy. I'm going to put the location in the video description if you want to check it out. It's completely free. They accept donations. This is at McGill University. And yeah, we're going to do a walkthrough of this sort of hidden gem in the city of Montreal. Just a heads up, this is of course an anatomy museum, so there's actual anatomy specimens here. So just a heads up before we go in and you watch the rest of the video. But if you're like me, you love science, anatomy, this is definitely a place I highly suggest checking out. And also, by the way, the building that this is in, incredible building here at McGill University. Very old, very ornate, very old-fashioned look to it, just like the entire campus here, McGill University campus. But anyway, so I'll just do a quick little walkthrough here at the museum. Well, first of all, we have this little display case. Shows you some old medical instruments from history. And over here we have some more. We have some microscopes here. There's a cathode ray oscillator. These are, I guess, different types of medical implants and equipment. And here we have our first specimen here, a preserved lung from 1910. And here comes some more preserved specimens. This is the main part of the museum. So we have some preserved hearts here. And each specimen has a little QR code that you can scan. It tells you more information on each specimen. Looks like it's a kidney. There's a uterus with normal placenta and fetus. Some more hearts over here, preserved hearts. Go over here. Nice work of art. So here's another large room full of different specimens. Here's gallstones from gallbladders. There's a nice little table here. That's where they take the donations. They have all kinds of different books here about the actual specimens here, going into more detail. So all the specimens that we're seeing here, or we're going to see more of, are explained more in this book here, so pretty cool. Yeah, so we're going to go and check out some more of these. Here's an actual preserved skeleton. Another one over here. I like this little library that they have here, this little book collection. Nice little jar there of a plant. Here's some 3D models. And over here we have some more wax models of different things. So these aren't actual preserved anatomy specimens, these are like wax figures. Over here as well, another wax figure, wax specimen. More over here. And over here we have, I guess these are early pacemakers for the hearts. Another heart specimen. There's the museum founder, I believe, or the person the museum is named after. Over here we have some more wax figures, casings and whatnot. And here's the anatomy collection as well over here. These are actual fish and bird hearts, I believe. There's some more human specimens. By the way, that's a shark heart of a shark. Over here, a couple of more specimens. Alligator, eel, flounder. Here's other types of hearts. Heartworms. Hairball. Pretty cool if you're, like I said, if you're into anatomy and science. And over here we have some preserved brain specimens. These are pretty cool. There's some livers, pancreas down there. All kinds of different specimens here. And again, the fact is, this is a very accessible museum. Like I said, it's right where the McGill University campus is. There's a spinal cord. Here is an actual specimen of a peanut that got stuck in the lungs, apparently. Yeah. All kinds of unique themes here of specimens. And over here, there's actually a preserved heart as well. Some old medical books here. McGill University with Montreal in the background from the year 1875. Another microscope here. Here's some preserved skulls. You'll notice they have to keep a certain temperature and humidity level in these display cases to preserve the specimens. Here's a fetal skeleton of 9 months. Here's one of my favorite specimens here, the actual brain and spinal cord preserved. Pretty cool. Yeah, and so that's about it. So yeah, like I said, if you want to check this out, I'm going to put the address in the video description. And yeah, it's definitely worth a visit. And very beautiful building as well. So check it out. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. And as always, more videos to come.